In this video, I would like to explain pairings. Many students find this difficult. It's not. Let's understand it. So they give you such shape and then they tell you there is city A or point A and there is city B or point B. They usually give you a scale factor like this here. They tell you 1 centimeter is 10 kilometers, for example. And then they start asking you some questions. So the first question you may expect is, what's the distance between these cities? We can't measure the exact distance, but we can measure the length of this line here. So the first thing you do is you bring your ruler, put it on point A or B, and then measure the length of this line. So now, if you can see this clearly, it's showing this is 5 here, and it's not 5, it's less than 5, so it's 4.9 centimeters. That's good. So if it's 4.9 centimeters and 1 centimeter is 10 kilometers, so the distance, let me just move this away. So the distance is going to be 4.9 times 10, which is 49 kilometers. So the distance between these two cities is 49 kilometers. That's the first question they usually ask. Now, then they will start asking questions like this. Measure the bearing of B from A, or measure the bearing of A from B. Let's go back to the shape. Now, what's very important for me is from. So if it says from A, that means we need to start on A. Bearings is an angle. And if you remember, in maps, in every map, they tell you north is up there. So you need to know the upside is north, and then sometimes you need to know the rest of them. So this is east, south, and west. Just get to know this. This is important. It helps you. Now, for now, we just need the north. So what you will do is you will first make a line there and call it north. It should be straight up there. So this is north. Once you got north, bring your protractor and put it the center on the point. So look, the question says from A, so you put the protractor on A, the center of it here on A. Once you do that, then you move it down to the line. Make sure the 0 is on the line. You got that? Now, it's very important to notice on this side there are two numbers. There is 0 and there is 180. Have you noticed? We always start from 0. So the 0 is on the outside, so we are looking for the numbers outside. So 10, 20, 30, until we get up here. This is our line, you see it, the green line here. So this is 110, and that's 115 here. So it's somewhere around 113, right? So the bearing of B from A is 113 degrees. This is amazing. This is it. This is usually 2 marks question. Now we finish with this part. Let's just remove this protractor from here. And let's fix this. Now, did you get this? Now let's answer the next question. The next question says, measure the bearing of B from of A from B. So from B, this is where you bring your protractor and you put it on B. And before you measure, you need to make the north. So let's make the north up here. It should always be 90. You can't make it like that. You can't make it like that. So just make it straightforward like that. So it looks 90 now. Right. So let's say this is 90 and this is north. Okay. Bring your protractor. Where do we put it? Since it says from B, we put it here. Now move it so that the 0 is on the line. That's very good. You see the 0 is exactly on this line. Now it's better, isn't it? Now what angle should we measure? Many of you would say we measure this angle, which is wrong. This is now a very important point. The bearing is measured only clockwise. Have you noticed when we measured the bearing from A, we measured this angle, so it's clockwise this way. Now if you measure it this is anti-clockwise, which is totally wrong. So what angle are we looking for now? We are looking for this angle here, this very big angle. Did you get it? Yes, because that's clockwise. If you measure it anti-clockwise, it's totally wrong. But then this protractor can't measure this angle. It's very big. It's more than 180. What should we do? We know the whole thing is 360. So just measure this and do 360 minus that. That gives you the answer. Now the 0 this time is inside. The 0 is inside. So we look at the numbers inside. So 10, 20, 30 until here. This is 60 and this is 70. And in the middle, this is 65. So it's around 66. Alright, so we got it. Thank you, protractor. Go. So this angle inside here is 66. Let me just make this a little bit clean. This is 66. If this is 66, so the bearings from B is this, which is 360 minus 66. So 360 minus 60 is 300. 300 minus 6 is 294 degrees. So that's it. So the bearing of this is 294. Have you noticed there is a slight difference? Don't worry, because not every student will do the correct measuring. There will be ranges in the mark scheme. They will give some ranges. So just try to make your work as accurate as you can, and then you will get it correct if you follow these steps. And that's it for the first part. We'll do more questions in the next video, but this is the idea of bearings.